Over at Parkersburg South, Lady Patriots senior swimmer Paige Johnson is heading to Fairmont State University next season to join their swim team. Paige has been a part of the team for 4 years and was the team captain during her senior year. Johnson had some pretty big accomplishments along the way, including first place finishes as a sophomore in the OVAC 200-yard medley, the state swimming championship 200-yard freestyle relay, and as a senior in the MSAC Conference Championships 200-yard freestyle relay and the West Virginia Region 1 Championships 100-yard backstroke. Johnson shared what it meant to her to continue her swim career at the next level.
It's been a lot. With having injuries and with all of these 4 years, it's been a lot of work, effort, lifting. It's just been a lot to get to this point.
Paige says she chose Fairmont State because she loved the campus, and after speaking with the coach, she felt like it was going to be a great fit for her.